Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be talking about the US30, the gold, and also the GBPUSD. If you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section. And also, I'll also drop my WhatsApp contact for those interested in learning how to trade the Forex market. And we'll quickly move over to the US30, where I talked about last week. We talked about the US30 reacting at this one. So I'll quickly show you guys the trade which I took on the US30. So on a Monday and a Tuesday, the market consolidated a lot, even though it pushed down to this level, but I didn't see an opportunity to go in a trade. So it was on the Tuesday when I got a decent opportunity to go on a sell trade with US30. So at this point, I saw the market consolidating down, and it formed a kind of an ascending triangle, which I drew my trend line like this. So when at the break of this was when I went short on the US30, and it gave me a decent profit. So coming down to this level and reversed also, on this point now, we said that the market also came back to this zone. I patiently waited. I didn't take any trade at this point because I was also expecting if I'm to go for a long position on US30, I need a clear break of this zone and also a retest of it before I'll take a trade to the upside. So the market didn't do that. It still came down below when I patiently waited for a retest also at this zone. So when it gave me this retest, this was where I took the trade. When it gave me a bearish engulfing, I took a trade also. Then my first profit target was at this previous low that I gave, and also my all-time target was at this lower high, this higher low, sorry, at this point. So this was the trade I took on the US30 this week. Then coming over to what we're expecting for the next week on US30. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, we see that the market has been on like a support from the higher time frame. You see them from the 4-hour time frame. Notice the market came at this point. We have a touch here, a touch, this one also, and now we are back at this zone. So I will be expecting for a long position. I'll be expecting a kind of a double bottom at this zone. If the market by next week, I'll be expecting a kind of double bottom like this. Then to the upside, this will be my all-time my profit target for the US30 if I am going long. Then if I am also going short, I'll equally wait for a break of this one, a retest, and down to where we'll have our previous support. So this will be my scenario for going long short on US30. So quickly we'll move over to the gold. So in this gold trade, I also took a trade on gold, where I waited for a break of this zone here. Last week we talked about the market testing this zone. Then I'll be expecting the market to retest this one and also going long, but it didn't actually retest it. So it broke above this other zone here. Then I waited for a retest of it. Then I went down to the 15 minutes time frame, which is mostly where I take my trade, 15 minutes and the 30 minutes time frame, and it gave me a bullish engulfing also. This was where I took the long position and I targeted the previous all-time highs on gold, which I talked about, that we might be coming back to retest the previous all-time highs on gold. So now we seem to have been consolidating around this one here on the gold. So my scenarios now, what I'll be expecting from the new week would be, since we broke above this one, and also I actually expected a retest of this one for me to go long, but it didn't give me a good setup for me to go long on this gold trade. So, and it also came down and broke below this support. So now we are at this resistance level here, this resistance zone here. So my setups or scenarios which I'll be expecting to go short on the gold would be this: a retest of this one, then a possible downward movement to this. Then if we should break below this, I also expect for a retest and also a continuation to the downside. So this will be my scenario for going short on gold. This will be what I'll be expecting. If the market doesn't give me something like this, I will try as much as possible not to go into this trade. Then for a long position, I'll be expecting the market to break above this zone, retest, and also, but for the long position, I won't be expecting much because we're already at, if we break above this level here, that means we'll be trading on a new price discovery. So we will not to trail our profits. So this is actually my scenarios, what I'll be expecting for gold trade, for a long position and a short position. Also, let's move over to the GBPUSD. The GBPUSD, I didn't take any trade this week because the market didn't play along with what I expected, because initially we were at this zone, so I was expecting the market to break above this retest and then give us a continuation to the upside, but the market didn't do that. Or I also expected the market to break below this zone, retest, and give us a downward movement, which the market didn't do. And I just like I always tell you guys, if the market doesn't give me what I want from, or show me what the setups which I trade on, I try as much as possible to stay off the chart. It is always better to stay off a chart you don't understand than going in a trade and you take a huge loss on it. So now we've clearly broken above this zone here. So what I'll be expecting from the new week is a retest of this zone. Since we've broken above this zone, I'll be expecting a retest of this zone, then a continuation to the upside. Since we'll be expecting something like this, a retest of this zone, and also look for a bullish engulfing or a bullish variation candlestick pattern, or any chart pattern at all, maybe like a double bottom or so. Then my first profit target will be this point, then my second profit target will be at this zone here. So for a short position, I will be expecting the market to break below this zone again, give me a retest, then my all-time profit target will be at this one. So these are going to be my scenarios or setups which I'll be expecting in order to go short or long on the US30, the gold, and also the GBPUSD. I took 3 trades on this week on the US30 and the gold, and the 3 of them gave me profits. So this was actually a good trade. It was actually a good week for those who followed up with my analysis. And I'll also be dropping new analysis time to time during the weekend. So you can kindly click and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also turn on the notification so that whenever I drop a new trade, you'll be among the first to view them. Also, for those who are interested in learning how to trade the Forex market, I'll drop my WhatsApp contact for you guys so that you're able to join my own circle of those who I'll be mentoring on how to trade the financial market like a pro. So quickly, these are my expectations on long position and a short position on US30. So this is, if we're expecting like a double bottom at this zone here, then a push to the upside, or a break of this zone here, then a push to the downside. The gold also, my expectations from the new week, it would be the market break. Since we are already at this resistance zone here, I'll be expecting maybe a double top here, or a push. I need to see like a rejection of this off of this zone, then I'll take a push. I'll take a sell trade on this gold. Then if I am to go long on gold, I will be expecting it to break above this resistance zone, so turning this resistance to support, then at a good retest of this zone, I'll be looking out for maybe like a double bottom, any good chart pattern also, and also a bullish engulfing chart pattern also. candlestick pattern for me to be able to go long on the gold. For the GBPUSD, my expectations would be a retest of this zone, then a continuation to the upside. That's for a long position. For a short position, I'll be expecting a break of this zone, a retest of it, and a continuation to the downside. Please kindly like and subscribe to